Hello, chat. Hello. How you doing? Once more, chat. We perform the ritual. One final stream of this game, I promise. Final stream. No more after this. It's like pulling out a rotten tooth. You gotta do it over and done with. And then we can move on to some like more interesting things. Considering this game's humor, I'm surprised no one has made a joke about sharks having two dicks yet. I did though. The game didn't, but I did. But I don't think your shark guy has quite the exact same thing as regular shark biology, since he's shown crying and talking. Two things sharks can do. Look on the bright side, this video will make great sinning content. Oh, it's going to make excellent sinning content. And the good news is, I'm just about ready to start, well, my script for the Starfield video is just about finished. I gotta make a final draft of it, but the rough draft is complete, so I'll be able to like get that out, and then record lines, and then edit it together. So you'll be getting the Starfield video pretty much on time, or at least close to being on time. And with Starfield, I'm going to be trying to get it done even faster, because I need to give myself time to work on the first episode of DLC Sins for the upcoming Patreon. 20 hours into Persona 3, and it's probably a hot take, but I wouldn't recommend it as your first Persona game if you ever play one. Why? Why is it not recommendable as someone's first Persona game? Is it too difficult? Is it too difficult for a gaijin like myself? Galad, thank you for the 63 months, man. Honey, you really need to stop taking me to Wendy's for our anniversary. You know what? This is more like an Olive Garden kind of like video game. You do it because you're you're not very creative, and you think it's gonna be something else. But how you doing, Galahad? How's your day been? Can't wait to hear your opening send for Starfield. I want to hear you. Oh, there's a good one. I've got a good one, and I'm actually very proud of it. It makes me sound incredibly intelligent. It's like, oh, look at the big brain on this motherfucker. He came up with that one. And I'm not just saying that either. I actually am pretty proud of the opening line. All the Persona games are story focused. Well, yes, that'd be an RPG for you. Hi, I'm playing Persona 3. It's basically 50% social life, 40% randomized tile set dungeons, and 10% boss fights. Isn't that every Persona game though? Like, I know Persona 4 and 5 are also like, hey, spend a bunch of time in high school and then also do random dungeons, but it has a kick-ass soundtrack. So I try out the Resident Evil 2 first person. It was really fun, but the full game is not out. I'm aware. That's why it's called a demo. If they ever get to finish it, you never know with how companies might respond to it, but it'd be fun to see them like finish it. But we'll be playing that tonight. Persona 5 doesn't have randomized dungeons, they're handcrafted. Well, that's a step in the right direction then. Characters just aren't as interesting, nor is the plot to me. I'm in the minority though. Well, Persona 5 was like their most successful one, right? So I'm not too surprising there. Yeah, for some reason Atlus's RPGs just haven't really appealed to me. Instead of getting money at the end of a battle, it's a random chance to get currency. That's... Main Persona 5 dungeons are handcrafted. Mementos has the randomized dungeons, huh? Civic Drive has a demo out. You don't say. I wonder if I downloaded that one already. No, I downloaded a bunch of demos to like pick and choose from tonight. I even downloaded a demo for a game I'm definitely not going to live stream. But I was morbidly fascinated by it. Been slowly recovering from burnout and trying to find a balance while getting back into the saddle of working while watching the coding. We'll be watching and coding at the same time. Well, good luck with the burnout. That can be hard. What is the game you consider to be best at being humorous? Honestly, the most I ever laughed at a game was for a very shit third-person shooter back on the original Xbox called Armed and Dangerous. It was basically... Think of like a Naked Gun movie. It's like slapstick humor throughout the entirety of the game. But I do remember just like giving it a hearty chuckle every once in a while. Pretty much every cutscene. Most games don't really try for comedy, and when they do, it's lol so random, comedy, and it's not very well done. Every once in a while it might get you. But video games really do suck at being funny sometimes, or at least intentionally. There's only a handful you could really describe as like a really good funny game. At least I've always had trouble thinking of like really funny games. You're very confident that you're going to finish this game early? I mean, I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to get through those 3 things and then how many takes on the final boss fight. I'm not gonna play anything else after this tonight. Alright, I want you to read the stream title. What does it say after the comma? Funniest games you've ever played are Metal Gear Solid 2. Well, that's the thing. People, Metal Gear Solid has funny moments, but it usually is a very serious game in most regards. It's not trying to be a comedy experience. There are very few games that really try to be comedy. Was it your ugly laugh or just chuckling? It could be a mix of either or. Did I play Undertale? I have never played Undertale. Do you say this game has the worst boss fights you've experienced in a game? No, I've experienced worse. It was the only one that was... Most of the fights were just like meh. There's only the Superman fight so far that was like really pissed me off. But that might have been because they expected me to be at a higher level than I was. But then that still is trash because, just trash. Dragon's Age Origins has some very funny moments too if you do evil stuff. Again, I'm not saying there aren't funny moments in video games, and like I said, there's funny moments in Starfield just because the game breaks in funny ways. I'm just saying that there's very few games that set out to be a comedy. Like, very few games that set out to be just a straight-up comedy, like you would have with, say, movies and stuff. Because for some reason, it's just very hard to do, like, nothing but comedy. It has to be situational. I would say Fallout 1 and 2 have a lot of comedy in them, but I still wouldn't describe those as comedy games as well. And, obviously Borderlands tries to be the comedy game, but it flops pretty hard in that regards, in my opinion. Duke Nukem tries to be like the comedy shooter, but I've never really found it that funny. Leisure Suit Larry, that's another one that tried to be comedy, but it's like Porky's 1970s Porky's humor. So only if you like that. The Bard's Tale gave me a few good laughs. That's another RPG attempt at comedy. I never played any of them, so I couldn't really say for sure. What boss fight was worse, Superman or Lu Bu? Well, one of them I finished. Deadpool the game. I don't find Deadpool funny. I'm sorry, Deadpool fans. He might be a cool character. I do not find him funny. Like, lol, he breaks the fourth wall. He's mentally deranged. He's kind of just shit. Kind of just shit. But I feel like he would like that, that appraisal. Yeah, he is. Am I kind of just shit? Yeah, I am. Says the deeper voice in his head. You hate Deadpool? He was like, I'm guessing he's still big, but I feel like in the 2000s, especially the late 2000s, early 2010s, he was like on top of the comic book world. Let's dust off this bitch-ass game. It ain't dusty. It's fresh still. I've been playing it. That keeps the dust off. What game has the worst boss fights then, in your opinion? MMOs. MMOs are the worst. Don't have to think about it. I mean, obviously, if you like MMOs, you're going to disagree with me strongly. But the idea of doing an MMO fight to me is like, I'd rather like pound a nail into my ear. I mean, for a game that I played on stream, the worst boss fight, one of the worst that I can remember was that in Assassin's Creed Valhalla against like the purple giant guy that you fight like a Breath of the Wild villain. I remember just really getting pissed about that because I was apparently under level for it. And but I'm sure there's been a few others. Generally, boss fights aren't that big of an issue in most games. How's everyone's day? I feel like it's champion kind of feeling tonight. We're all feeling good, energized. Everyone got their ice cream in them. Valhalla is poopy. You know, we might be getting Assassin's Creed Red this year, chat. Which is supposed to be another, like, monolithic game, not like, the one that came out a few months ago. It's supposed to be like another full-length Assassin's Creed RPG set in Japan. Southern California is getting 20 inches of rain in some places, so I guess we're fucked tonight all the way through. So does that, like, just mean, like, you're gonna be flooded out there? Or would it just, like, go into the concrete rivers? On the other hand, what game has the best bosses in your opinion? I'm guessing Souls games. Honestly, I would probably still give it to Metal Gear bosses, just because I find them so fascinating sometimes. How they manage to use the mechanics pretty interestingly. It's like, it used to be a series that was known for boss fights before Kojima kind of got bored with, boss fights. But probably the best, though, would be Metal Gear Rising, just because they made that work really well, and gave them kick-ass soundtracks. South Cali has been getting lots of rain lately. From what I understand, they're going through a drought, so they probably need it, right? For reference, California is getting about half a year's worth of rain right now. Well, like I said, fill up those lakes and, like, reservoirs, people. You need it. The game actually integrated QT. Well, like I said, the monsoon fight is still, like, one of the best fights that has ever been made in any game ever. I put that in, like, if I were to make a top 10 list, the monsoon fight from Metal Gear Rising would fall somewhere in it. If not, take the top spot. That was just like, that's even better than the final fight in the game against Armstrong. Armstrong's fight is alright. It's mainly the cutscene before it that everyone really likes. But the actual monsoon fight plus the cutscene you get before it just make it like, mwah, that much better. Remastered Metal Gear Rising. Wait, did they remaster that game? I'm not aware. Not necessarily great when you get tons of rain after a drought. The ground isn't too accumulated, absorbing water at that point. It can cause flash flooding. Well, you know what? Look at the first word in that, flash. It means it happens very fast. So as long as you don't get washed away in the initial deluge, you can enjoy the fruits of all that nice aqua afterward. Just don't stand near any bodies of water or a river. You'll be fine. Or live on the ground floor. Really keep the piss crystals? I'm assuming I can take those off. They're like a skin, probably. I actually don't know what the crystals they had on their body actually did, since that fight was all about shooting Superman with bullets. I mean, did they keep him... Did the things on their body keep him from punching them to death and exploding them all over the place? Or something? Because I know in, like, the death animation, he'll punch you to death. He'll grab you and everything else. Picked up Boomerang and it affected him. Did he pick me up at one point? Oh yeah, I guess he did. Maybe he did. You gonna play the FF7 Rebirth demo tomorrow? Is that coming out tomorrow? Maybe. Like I said, it might be another demo tomorrow day, because there's so many demos to play right now that it might be... Yeah, maybe. I actually forgot to download the Silent Hill thing as well. I was planning to play that, even though apparently it's not that great. So maybe that plus the Final Fantasy 7 demo tomorrow. What I want is a remake or remaster of Dirge of Cerberus, since Yuffie DLC introduced... No, Dirge of Cerberus was terrible. In every way, shape, or form. Just stick to, like, the DLC. Like, I'm assuming the DLC for Rebirth is going to be on Vincent, and he'll probably be dealing with those characters too. So you'll just get it that way. Dirge of Cerberus can be, like, relived through DLC, and that's it. Sorry, Jim, I'm just enjoying my tea. I needed it. Yeah. We'll get to playing in a minute. I'm trying to, like, hold off as long as possible. Yeah, just letting people show up. Was it the gunplay you hated or the transformations he had? The entirety of the game was just terrible. The plot, the gunplay, characters, I just didn't like any part of it. From what little I watched, I didn't play it, keep in mind. I just watched it because I was like, you know, what happens in this game I don't have. Because I didn't have, just didn't want to buy it. You're gonna need all that patience you need to get through this frustrating mess. Well, I'm assuming, I don't know, we'll see what the final fight's gonna be. It's like a dentist appointment. You're sitting in some chair waiting for your time to come. You know what? You say that, but I haven't. Honestly, my dentist is very good, so I actually look forward to going to the dentist and getting my teeth cleaned. And even when I've needed actual work done, it all went smoothly well and no pain whatsoever. You guys just have shitty dentists. Hope I didn't make you mad. No, you're fine. Hi, Dartigan, first stream. Dropout J47, man. Welcome to the chat. You're just in time. I haven't even started playing yet, but welcome. Big ups to you for being a brave individual. I know Twitch is a scary, intimidating place to show up. You're used to that calm YouTube environment, where they give you like, you know, lattes and they like show you to your seat. Yeah, Twitch is more like a mosh pit of watching live streams, isn't it? That's a good way of putting it. Twitch is like a mosh pit sometimes. But hey, I will also be streaming on YouTube starting, you know, at the end of this month, so you know, we'll see how that goes. Twitch gives you nightmares. You lose the final fight, you have to regrind, is what was said last night. That's what I remember reading too. We'll see. What makes this game so scummy is how you have to pay to fight the final boss. Yeah. Here's the thing though, with that, if I get frustrated, I'll just watch the final ending cutscene on YouTube or some shit. It's like, you know, you ain't worth it. I got paid for the final boss. A gentle mosh pit? Those exist, but only for certain types of music. YouTube doesn't have all the nice emotes Twitch has. True, but you do have your ability to upload your own there as well. Having a partial colonoscopy this week, kinda think you have the worst deal having to finish this. Well, I guess it depends on if you enjoy the colonoscopy or not. But I hope everything turns out alright regardless, man. Pay to fight the final boss. You gotta grind out currency for the final boss so you can fight it. $70 just to wait for new seasons to fight for more. Hey, don't you want to play as the Jonkler? Or like the really shitty looking Joker they have coming for you? You don't want to play as that? And fight another version of Brainiac that you had to like grind out for? Missed yesterday's stream. Did I miss anything important? We killed Batman and we killed Superman. And we met Brainiac. And now we need to grind out some in-game currency before we can fight the final boss. So, you know, slightly important events. Nothing too major, though. They did Batman dirty. You know, Chad, I actually had a realization today about this game that I don't know if anyone else did, or maybe I'm just blind and I was late on the draw. But I don't think the game even realized that it has a parallel going between the two teams. Because both Waller and Brainiac are basically the same thing. They're both selfish people that are using their power to control the actions of other people. Waller with their brain implants and Brainiac with his, like, brainwashing. But the game, I don't know if the game is aware of it because they never really hinted that it was, like, the parallel between the two. Maybe it will in the DLC, but in the main game, it's like, yeah, we're just not going to bring that up. Your biggest issue is why is Brainiac fleshy and weird? Hasn't he always been fleshy and weird? He's always been like an alien that's really smart and has cybernetics. He seems more cyborg than machine. He's still got a fleshy face. He used to be like a green guy wearing underwear, didn't he? He's a robot. Like I said, his origin is different depending on what you're talking about, Chad. Sometimes he's like biological. He's like guy from a planet that's really smart and has cybernetics. Sometimes he's a computer that gains sentience, made by those people who are really smart, and he likes to collect information by putting it in Pokeballs. Actually, I realized the Pokeballs in this game should have been like a Brainiac thing, since isn't that what he used to do? He used to like put civilizations and cities into like a Pokeball and shrink it down. But that was like the Suicide Squad thing. We have a Justice League game instead of this. You know what would have been a cooler idea than the Suicide Squad? They could have continued playing as Batman, and Batman had to take on the Justice League, who was brainwashed, using all of those contingency plans he has for like taking down the Justice League. That would have been a good game. You, instead of playing as this lame-ass Suicide Squad, you play as actual Batman, forced to take on the Justice League. They could have done that. That would have made people happy, I bet. How are they supposed to copy Fortnite? That, you know, that is the issue. It's hard to copy Fortnite without putting a gun in Batman's hand. When the current Rocksteady thinks about previous Rocksteady Superman, Gate keeps underleveling, but not as hard as he should have, and Rocksteady is going to make Dartigan grind crypto to beat the game. Gotta grind that Lex coin, man. How else are you supposed to, like, pay the bills? We wanted to see a Batman that publicly operated as Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I mean, that would have been interesting to see, too, because that seems a little difficult. Just give Batman a gun, huh? Well, the whole thing is he doesn't want to use a gun. I would have loved Batman Arkham Redemption. Yeah, like I said, Batman taking on the Justice League. That could have been cool. Could have been a nice concept. They could have called it Batman. I'm pretty sure Batman has fought the Justice League several times before in comics, right? Like once he had like a big Justice League Buster armor out that apparently had all the contingencies built into it. Alright, chat, it is time. We need to put this game away. It must be finished. Read something about Resident Evil 9. It said it's going to be the end of the storyline for 7 and 8. I thought we were already done with that storyline. Like the main character died and his daughter, you know, unless his daughter's going to take over, but
2 terraformers left. It's about time we stepped up the counteroffensive.
Right, I need to get these dumb crystals off me. Yeah, okay, thankfully you can take these off. Can't be looking stupid in this game now, can I, chat? I'm assuming... Well, you can just have him not have the helmet on, I guess. They could have made a Batman game around that time he fought Dracula and briefly turns into a vampire. Yeah, maybe Batman is sillier than we thought. Do you ever think they'd kill off old Resident Evil characters for shock value? I mean, I feel like they would have done that by now. If any of them, it'd probably be Chris, though, since he's the most self-destructive out of all of them still. And it just seems like he's done with it all.
Here with the battle plan that's exciting and strategically important.
This shit's better than rotting in a cell.
You know, cord flying.
They'd kill off Wesker, yeah, by dipping him in a volcano and shooting him with 2 rockets in the face.
What? You waiting for something else?
Hey, you got any of that Lex coin, man? Heard that was popping off. Alright. Which one of these was I got? Yeah. Say, chat, we need 3,000 coins to, like, take on the Brainiac. We need 3,000 P, whatever that is. And we got exactly 3 missions that will give us 3,000 P. First one over here, we'll start with this one. This is the easiest one, it looks like.
Brainiac's terraformers are a clear and present threat to my new world.
Did you hear that? He's staying.
Make your way to the forthcoming coordinates and eliminate the first target.
You did the work. You got a care package.
Mentally unstable guy running around a bat suit fighting another mentally unstable clown, and yeah, I mean the stories of Batman have made that comparison quite a few times. That Batman is just as crazy as all the people he's fighting.
Don't assume you're special, partners. You are an anomaly, a fluke, a deviant deviation.
So, bad news is we got an alien narcissist out for our head and he survived. The good news is...
Need to mine. Yeah, I bet Brainiac does have a lot of crypto. I mean, he's probably mining it in his brain, right? What is he? What does he got, like a 12th level intellect, whatever the hell that means? Second level intellects didn't invest in Bitcoin when it was cheap. Chad, does Joker have canonically any actual children? I've never thought about that before. I know, like, they kind of hinted about that back in Arkham Knight, that Harley Quinn might have been pregnant, but they didn't go anywhere with it. But in the comics, is he ever like, just like, you know what? Here's the, you know, the Joker's son, Todd. He has a daughter. It was a false positive. Yeah, I know they didn't actually have one in the Arkham games.
Going after a terraformer. Drive the bomb up all slow. Big boom. Then walk away all slow too.
He adopted a gorilla once, but it committed suicide.
Unusual fog or puddle.
Makes sense.
I don't know if these
Brainiac's forces will attempt to get a lock on the payload and phase it out before you reach the terraformer.
Mandy Dole here's built this stuff as a mail truck, but the kids worked on it too. Anti-phase and stealth tech, support software, microwave shielding, a chargeable EMP jammer pulse. Guys, this is going to be great!
Why can't you shoot a missile instead of using a bomb truck?
Ambush! You're supposed to be defending the payload!
Up high, putting them down low.
Now you can attack the tower directly and get the payload moving. Aim for the weak spot. I assume you can tell which part that is.
Oi, get back here. Oi!
That Brainiac tech at your 12 o'clock is a signal tower, amplifying signals to the skull ship.
We saw him back
Didn't he
on our
turn
last two
one of the Robins into a clone of him in the animated show? I only ever watched the original, like, 90s animated show.
Her stealth tech will activate at the expense of speed. Sorry. Never apologize, kid. Opens the door to liability suits. We're picking up an enemy unit with more advanced scanning capabilities.
Some kind of alien pervert.
Boomerang, do not speak. You need to remove these high-priority targets as soon as they're identified.
Ooh. Fucking...
Filling the gun.
What is shooting them? Fuck.
Shielded.
Send it quick sky high.
Loud and clear, Boomerang. Got your target.
Are you watching that scan building up? Because I am.
Well, I'm looking for how to stop it, but it...
Aiming for dead shot.
You've got a weak spot on the tower. Be useful and hit it.
Good.
That tower ain't signaling no more. Have to use semaphore.
Oh yeah, I need to switch weapons, don't I? Something I was trying to do last night during the boss fight. If I got anything better. Oh no, I can't. God damn it. What? Okay, I need to know, why can't I switch loadouts during a mission?
Look out for
What would
enemies
that
with
harm in the
scanning
game?
ability.
And Joker taunts new Batman by saying he knows all Batman's tricks. New Batman responds by planting his knees in Joker's dick. Interesting.
Man, if it looks like a suicide mission and smells like a suicide mission,
Then it is Boomerang.
We're going over this. It's my must.
Until I give the order to withdraw, cover every angle and stop those scans. Now see this home.
got the drop on.
I am firing upon Boomerang.
Hell raised. I don't even care that it's a dad joke. Like a damn missile.
Powerfully completed. Now to raise.
When new Kolu rises, I'll remember these last flailing moments of your doomed defense.
Is there something somewhere that I gotta kill specifically, game?
Providing support fire.
Oh, these guys probably.
I imagine you are cash poor, Captain. You can repay my losses.
I will push upon them.
Prioritizing target headshot.
Under a minute to go. Don't let him get a lock on that bomb.
Please stop. God, this is what the game is making me to do right now.
Fill her up, mate.
Darkness clear.
Boomerang flaw fascinates me.
Honestly, this is the day.
Reckon I earned another drink.
Enemy scanning signals disrupted. While the pulse is active, killing baddies will scramble their existing scan lock.
Toy man, I like this technology.
Heat up for the touchdown.
What just happened?
Please, fucking. What?
Celebrating. Just heaving.
Chad, why wouldn't that ever stop? Oh, wait, did I do it or not? I think I did it. Okay, never mind. I thought I failed. I wasn't sure.
Instantly.
Is this the AAA video game equivalent of content farms? Like, yes, this is wasting your time. Is what it is. I honestly thought I failed that mission. There's just too much going on. Quick combo meal.
This is amazing.
Black
Might
Mass
change
Bullet
your
Storm.
mind.
That is a slightly better SMG than what I'm currently using. I feel like I need a sniper rifle though.
I know my shit when it comes to the old shootaroos.
Why are they using an ISIS truck bomb again to take? Because I guess they aren't equipped with missiles. Who knows? They had a nuke. I figured they'd have regular contemporary explosives. Level up. When am I leveling up? 10x combat higher. Successful counters generate 10 suicide strike. Hitting 3 different enemies with melee generates 15 combo. This can only happen once every 15 seconds. Successful counters increase the damage of your next attack by 25%, and critical counters, yeah, sure. Every boss fight requires you to counter them anyways. Every 1 second spent using the Speed Force Gauntlet generates 1% Speedster Surprise Traversal Attack resource. Increase the area of Speedster Surprise Traversal Attack by 5, sure. FF7 drop tomorrow? Yeah, we gotta finish this so we can, like, maybe play something decent. Alright, that's one of those down. Now we need more money. We need more money. Yeah, I got 1,000, I need 2,000 more. So I guess we'll do this one now.
TFX, that artillery platform is lowering the value of the local real estate.
No, not the property values.
Go save Johnny Taxpayer a couple of bucks and take out that gun.
Yes, please. Yes. Will do, boss. Also play the Silent Hill demo. I almost said the Silent Hill dildo. Very different thing, by the way. That Silent Hill isn't a demo. That is just like a tiny little like experience game.
Terraforming operations. Nevertheless,
Because I'm assuming it's not really a demo for any bigger game. Maybe they're experimenting with it to see if people would like it before they try to like make a full game like that.
Remember when Flash tried to off us with one of these?
when it's so
Good
obvious that your
times.
twilight has come.
Brainiac's planted that thing in the city and it is not going without a fight. So fight it.
New sequence. Dodge this, Earthlings.
Beware the cannon's energy weapon.
I'm taking the tax on yours.
Move! Artillery!
Ugh, somebody grab these terminal chunks with me. Got plenty of alien chunks. Better lob them at that gun.
Collateral damage. Well, no sense crying over spilt nanofluids.
Can you not?
Keep it up and you'll break the weapon's emotional conditioning.
Top floor hunting supplies.
Initiate new firing sequence.
Those permanent chunks are the only things that'll open up that gun.
Yeah, I'm aware, game. I've done this before. Kill enemies, put points into things for some reason.
A warning, Task Force X. I'm deploying artillery just for you.
Another bunch of plans by George Truth.
Oh, thank you for looking up, game. Definitely where I wanted to be looking right there.
This one's a drop and stop. One of them. Move! No firing.
All local units, prevent them from damaging the weapon. full damage. But this machine's life is all pain.
All pain. You got this, bro. Thank you for the moral support.
Hey, get your mitts on some of those Terminaut jumps!
Big guns firing!
Oh. What? 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 Why did I die? Whatever.
Hell, you think you know people?
Zeroing in on
You lack the finesse of your squad mates, Boomerang, but even a blunt instrument has its place.
Just gotta limber up on them.
What's for the clown's tricks? Task Force X seems bored. Let's revise the firing pattern on the weapon.
Artillery, get out of the way! We need those Terminaut bits if we're gonna take out that gun.
Got me stack of bits ready to throw at the gun.
Or
I accept your target choice, Boomerang.
Oh yeah, banged another hell-raising objective out.
Updating fire pattern on the weapon.
another tank
Okay,
cannon
there's
out
two
of
dogs.
Metropolis. Good job taking out the trash, TFX.
the sound continues to glitch out in this game. This is the most boring gameplay ever. I definitely wouldn't want to play it much longer. In terms of like, you know, the movement and shooting, it can sometimes work together pretty well. But it's not definitely they made the right decision only making this game about 14 hours long. Angry
Rip a piece
face.
of gear. A bit technical, but I'll wing it. Mate, boomerangs are my passion. We're done.
Thought it was a stream now. This game has moments where the audio will just start dying.
How would you like to alter your brain today?
Can I forget this game exists? Successful counters increase the damage of your next attack by 20%. Okay, we want that because, like I said, almost every boss fight requires you to counter them. I've already got that one, actually. Shit, I need to grab one other one. Melee damage increased by 20% while airborne. Damage reduction is increased by 10% against enemies within 10 meters. Combo breaker build-up rate is reduced by 25%. Critical hit chance is increased by 10% for every 10 meters between you and your enemy. Yeah, you guys got some points too, Mr. Shock. Increased firearm damage by 20%, yes. Shield harvest chance because of shotgun shots. Heavy hit weapons have a thing. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if they can use these attacks when I'm not controlling them, but it'd be nice if they could. Power of your vertical launch and makes percent damage dealt while airborne is increased by 20%. Critical hit with assault rifles increased by... Sniper rifles have 100% chance of causing enemies to bleed for 50% of the damage dealt for 10 seconds. Increase fuel dump, traversal attack, resources, decrease jetpack heat buildup by 50%. Alright, there we go. Everyone's leveled. Okay, we got one more of these, then we can fight the boss, chat. Are you excited? Are you looking forward to that one? Yeah, I can't wait, Dartigan. It's gonna be great. Alright. Terraformers trying to alter the Earth. I'm looking forward to seeing the credits. You know they're gonna have like, oh, a damn good song for it. You know they spent money on that.
I'm taking off. Covering fire. Ooh, bloody dust from all the terraformers killing my allergies. Let's get this bomb on the road.
Attention all. The Resistance believes they can shut down a terraformer. Correct them.
It's gonna be so awesome, Mr. Streamer. You know what? It feels nice to be called Mr. Streamer.
They faced in an ambush. Keep the payload covered.
We're enemy.
Telling me where to shoot, get shot. All right. Dead idea, right? Yeah.
The tower shield is down. Take the shot. Get the payload moving again. Payload's back on the move. Solid work for once.
Lady, I've killed Superman. You don't get to keep saying that shit. It's turning this into a toxic
Got a new
work
signal
environment.
tower to deal with.
This will all be over soon. Sooner if you reveal yourselves. Assigning enhanced reconnaissance.
You know, some
units.
positive reinforcement would help.
Come out wherever you are.
Good work saving my ammo, Boomer.
Attacking the shark cruiser.
Scorch's microwave emitter is arming. Toyman, shield the payload. Q4, get your asses behind that shield. Yes, Mom. Miss Waller.
You put bombs in your neck, we're past toxic.
Play, Boomerang. Don't freeze up.
Look, she might be bluffing about those. You never know.
Shield on the tower is done. Take it out.
Calling that signal tower decommissioned.
I'm your daddy now. You know what? I'm glad she chose the word daddy and not like call me mommy. That would have been just too awkward, wouldn't it?
Stop their vehicle. Stop the Earthlings. Dismember them if you have to. It won't affect my work.
It's an ambush. Get back to the payload and fight them off.
You think a shark bite is bad, but this is way worse.
Tower is vulnerable, Task Force X. You should know the drill by now. Payload is almost delivered. Stay the course. Defend it until the end. High priority enemy with a hotline to the skull ship.
I'm just gonna grab that shield, you know, pick up, but alright.
Current target. Boomerang.
This will really knock your socks off.
We're raised our penultimate hell. Just one more to go.
Am I winning, chat? There's a lot of visual noise here, alright?
It's clear you don't understand the first thing about terraforming. I can enlighten you.
I think you got it, Boomerang.
This box not radioactive, but it's active and waiting to pump you up.
Hey Dartigan, did you know how much more do you have to go? We're literally, after this, we're fighting the final boss. This is just the game forcing us to do this stuff before it lets us finish it. I'm dead serious. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Well, it'd be nice if this fucking fight ended. Okay, I think we're about to win. Takes a long time for that bomb to arm, chat. Alright, now we can go fight Brainiac. We can now go fight. We have earned the right to buy the final boss, chat. Can't believe that we have to do that. Better not fuck up the final boss. I think you need to grind these points every time you... If that happens, I'll just watch the the cutscene on YouTube. I ain't doing it again. I'm not worried. Do I use type 0 pizza flour? Sometimes. You don't always have to use it for when you're making pizza dough. It's just one of those things that's recommended, but all purpose is fine. You don't have to get special flour for it. Birdie Vigilante, huh? And a bang.
This is gonna get me into big league crime for sure.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. 100 and wow, the damage output 130,000. That's like 10 times what I'm currently doing in damage for a grenade. Okay.
All right, all right. Not bad.
Time for a little fun with neurochemistry.
20 combo and higher suicide strike kills generate 5 additional combo. Wonderful. What a upgrade. Extra combo. Ooh, yay. All right. I got unspent talent points on who?
Ready to rewire your brain?
Oh, I do have extra talent point. Never mind. Shotgun kills enemies within 10 meters. Have a 20% chance to spawn a live grenade. Increase critical hit damage by 50%. 50%. Grenade, please. And yeah, there we go. You're doing creamy scallop fettuccine tonight? Sounds pretty good, actually. Alright, we can now buy the final boss fight. The first of Brainiac's iterations is right next door to Earth 2. Let's take the fight to him while Hack searches the multiverse for the other 12. Oh god, what a shit. What a shit idea.
Bringing down our first Brainiac will be a team operation. While you engage his forces, your support squad will crack his data vault's shield. You'll need to... I'm looking forward to... Sorry. You'll need to complete all surgical strikes before we breach the vault. Waller out. I'm looking forward to working with you on this important mission. Hero out.
Neat. Don't you want seasonal The idea of playing this game more than the little bit I've played it, honestly, just feels dirty. Okay. Save, start a fresh recording, because I don't want to lose anything. Let us rock.
Good thing I have whole world's worth of raw material and cheap labor.
Are those Riddler trophies? Yes, Riddler trophies are in the game. You hear him right now. Brainiac only lets intellectuals with big Lutherian wallets inside him. Well, Boomer has a big dick canonically in this game, so we'll put that up against his big brain. Best thing I can think of saying, chat. I'm sorry. This game doesn't give you very good material sometimes. Big dick versus big intellect. 12th level intellect versus 12 inches.
We'll say it this time, Harley. With bullets.
Why would Riddler trophies be for the Suicide Squad when they were made for Batman? Good question. I guess Riddler realized he wouldn't be able to get Batman to go along with it this time. Because Batman was in the game. He's like, you know what? He seems a little busy right now.
Hello, Metropolis. Lois Lane here. We've all witnessed the Suicide Squad's
Let's watch Lois's report.
Brainiac's war machines. What can we expect in this new phase of the Resistance? I was able to make contact with a representative for the Joint Chiefs Council coordinating with armed forces here in the city. Without divulging the specifics of plans or tactics, I've been told that Resistance forces here will continue targeting Brainiac's war machines. This will mean more large-scale combat around Metropolis, so all citizens are encouraged to keep to your shelters. My contact also wanted the citizens of Metropolis to know that the world hasn't forgotten us. Brainiac's blockade still holds, but we're going to keep looking out for one another. For now, stay safe, Metropolis.
Well, you know what's weird? Lois was technically in the game, but you never actually meet her. She like rescues you from that crate and then disappears. They really didn't know what to do with her, did they? Like, this is where we enter the final fight, just some random building rooftop? Alright. It's crazy that Batman died before the Riddler and Penguin. Yeah, or all of his villains, actually, except for the Joker. I guess that's sort of a success, since he didn't want to kill them.
I was often mocked by the other young sharks for my elbows and knees.
And you didn't just hit them? Man, they literally can't hit you back.
Loadout and talents cannot be changed once in a mission, huh? Hold on, let me, make sure everyone else's loadout is good. I feel like what she does here is, more damage. Alright, she's good. What about you? Okay, you don't really need another one of these since they're all the same weapon, and you get the good one. What about your assault rifle? Yeah, there you go. Better one.
I am most appreciative.
Looks like a child's toy, though.
For me, sweetie, you shouldn't have.
Oh, wait. Shit. Didn't mean to switch her grenade off. Actually, you know what? It's probably better for him to have that. We'll give her that one. And Shark Guy, what do you got? Shit on you, right? Yeah, we gotta fix you up. Never really got another chain gun for him, unfortunately. Bizarro's Undeath Ray. You can use this shotgun, though. It seems to make it might be pretty decent.
Don't throw that out! Hand it over!
And assault rifle will be good. Okay. Alright, we're ready to go. Now you hold a gun, Shark. Look, he's probably not... Well, he's actually got 5 fingers, so who knows. Gotta go into the office tomorrow. Night. Hey, Western, have a good night, man. Have a great one. Alright, Chad. Let's do this. Like I said, apparently, we gotta pay the fee to fight the final boss. And if you lose, well, you have to, like, grind it out again. I'm only gonna do this once. If I end up losing, I'm just gonna watch the final cutscene or whatever on YouTube. I don't give a shit. It's not worth, grinding out $3,000 to pay the game again and again for an attempt at its final boss. Why? It's why? Pay the Prometheum. Ready up.
No worries! Wake me up when we get there.
You just save your game before challenging Brainiac. It auto-saves constantly, so no. I got a time limit? Select mission.
Strike mission on Brainiac's data vault is a go. We're working
On his data vault?
First priority is to pick your route. Time's ticking and you have ancillary objectives to clear before hitting the vault.
What?
Now it's on you, Task Force.
Why is this so shit?
Take this extra.
I gotta, like, what now? Research and destroy. Statistically, we can shoot Brainiac's shield, but we can shoot his minions. Sounds like a job for Toyman's data gat. You gotta do side missions on top of this? X marks a spot. Trashing Brainiac's facilities will buy Argus more time to crack the shield. They give you 30 minutes to do 2 side missions. Okay. Alright. Alright, game.
Okay, team. It's time to take on our biggest data gathering exercise yet.
I can tint my face is still stuck in that position from last night, and I can't believe they went in this direction.
Come on, hero. Focus. We're phasing the truck over to get a better look at Brainiac's
Game said you do side missions and you can fight. No, do side missions to pay the fee to fight the final boss, but you gotta do side missions again before you can fight the final boss. And you got a time limit.
Everyone on this world wants you dead, Task Force X. A multiversal constant, I suppose.
This is me watching this game. Waller said, let's do strike missions. I know, but it's hard to believe that they decided this was the right way to go. It's hard for me to fathom what human being thought these were, like, good ideas. Like, even amongst, like... Look, I've played other, like, live service games that still have a single-player campaign, like the Avengers and a few others. And even they didn't do something like this. They still try to end it like a traditional video game, and then they just have, like, in-game content you can do afterwards if you want to.
Toy truck on a planet gone down the dunny. Sounds like a job for Captain Boomerang and mates.
Complete.
Global. Capital.
Sand and
Deposit 13 data shards.
Okay, we're starting with some pretty wide scans, which will bring a lot of Brainiac's guys right down on top of you. Sorry.
Wait, did I switch off my shotgun I had for this guy? Yeah, I think I've accidentally switched off his shotgun.
Someone be a sport and help me up.
This is not looking good, Chad.
Guns thirsty. Pain in the ass juggling guns and data. I should make a drop.
Oh, fuck.
If it's carnage you want, Harley, I can provide for you endlessly.
You guys did it! High five! Now get out of there. I'm about to turn it into an alien goo pool. Burned hair and skin smell really bad, so everybody do me a favor and get to the truck.
I'm already here.
Now?
What did I actually equip to my dude here? Yeah, for some reason I thought I still had the shotgun on him. Must have actually chose the wrong one.
You did it, toy mate.
Alright, there's one down.
About bloody time too.
Alright, wait, we have... Oh, we got more to do though.
Truck can't wait here forever, squad. Shake a leg.
26 data shards this time up.
So I'm seeing some pretty awful wasteland stuff, and it's like a glimpse into the bad future, you know?
Our jacket is filling up quick. Where's that truck at?
Yeah, right in his ass.
Your little trinkets grow tiresome, heartless.
Yeah, that's a lot of firepower coming my way.
For your mate Boomerang? Anyone?
I already screwed up by accidentally getting rid of my shotgun.
I knew this wouldn't be a challenge for you guys. Already halfway through.
Gotta get these data buggers to the truck.
I'd like to take up your habit of driving nails into your taint. It's a very actually refreshing experience.
Butts left to kick. I mean, not a
Once you get
handful.
used to it, that is.
Come to daddy.
Got the drop on.
Need one more of these stupid things.
Reprioritizing targets.
We came here to find data and smush baddies, and we're all done with data. Solid work, Toy Man. Task Force X, let's proceed to the next phase.
Okay. We have another mission to do now. This one. This trashing Brainiac's facilities will buy Argus more time to crack the shield now that we need a reason.
Task Force X's attack
This is what
is
happens
on.
when you don't pay
Let 'em
your
draw
writers
focus
enough, or
before
when
we
you pay
step
the
up our
you pay the
cyber
wrong
attack
ones
on
too
that
much.
shield.
We'll need a surge of stimuli to keep Brainiac's network overloaded. In other words, you should kill everything.
You think they need to be told that?
Okay, Mom. we gotta go. Bye.
God, I really hate you can't change loadout when in a mission. I accidentally like I was meant to like get rid of the submachine gun and with the sniper rifle and keep the shotgun I had, but I must have chose the wrong one, so now I'm stuck with like a submachine gun and a sniper rifle. And the shotgun was the best. Clearly my best weapon. I've given myself a handicap.
Your defenses are fleeting, Task Force X, yet my forces grow stronger by the second. Something to consider.
What's the big red thing?
Targeting another resistor.
Already gone.
Farewell, ye gallant souls. You leaving us, Gallon? Super generator. Oh, it's got. Oh, fuck. This is not. Oh, chat. This is gonna be bad.
New target, Harlequin.
I got no missiles either. I mean, I got no grenades.
Coming to you. Alien bastards can't protect this crystal if they're dead. Reflame and loading.
We need more time to work on that shield. I want you diverting attention by removing this enemy presence with extreme prejudice.
No worries. I bloody love prejudice.
I mean,
Against aliens.
He loves certain types of prejudice, that's all.
Incubator's ready for the old knock knock bang bang. You can kill this incubator now. Thank you later.
Have you heard about the situation with Xbox right now? That Xbox seems like it might be cooked? Yeah. It's looking that way. Looking like it might be a bit cooked.
These incubators are nasty ass. I'm glad.
Ow, 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 ow. Flat.
The weakest link wears thin. I warn you, doubling back may very well break the chain.
Running with squad.
Oh, fuck, that's a lot of machine gun.
Crystals do repairs. They're rocks.
New target sighted.
living that task force life.
Focusing on a new target.
No place to hide.
Really losing a lot of blood,
Please get up.
mates? Sight for bloodshot eyes.
Crystals regenerated as if by magic.
Oh, it's one of these again.
Let's make this incubator show its ass and then kick it. Guys, muck in and kill this bloody incubator. Yep, we killed an incubator. Feeling a bit crook after doing it too.
Oh,
The damage is negligible, but prevent them causing any further nuisance.
Daddy! He's racking up the kills without even trying! Get a wriggle on! Crystals are regrowing!
Is this thing still not down? Holy fuck, God, stop. Just fucking kill me.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Which incubator is vulnerable?
Aha! Incubator's not so tough without...
Oh,
I got the incubator on the ropes. Give it a KO!
God, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Showed off a bit with that incubator, but it looked cool, right?
Local units, you have 2 more chances to protect this facility.
Oh,
Heads up! The
fucking
crystals are back and doing their thing!
Off with your paralyzed mate!
I'm trying to shoot these goddamn helicopters, but
Like a damn missile!
What? The crystals are picking themselves back up! It's kicking off at the Digger gun show!
come on. What one is left? What crystal? There's gonna be.
Firing a quid!
Over here.
Targeting shark for bombardment. Get stuck into this incubator. It's asking for it. Roll up your sleeves and off this incubator.
Oh,
Mate, killing incubators
one more.
might be my new hobby.
You're disassociating watching this. This does make you lose a little bit of faith.
Until the end. Absolutely.
Firing on boomerang.
Jeez.
Oh, these crystals won't bloody quit. Bash this
Last one.
incubator. It's your flaming moment.
Oh. Okay, now we can go fight the final boss, I think.
Everything's in motion for us to breach that vault.
Defeat Brainiac.
So listen carefully. I'm only gonna say this once. First, you get in position and we drop the shield.
Can you say it twice?
Oh, there's still a
I'm
time
not so
limit.
great with verbal direction.
Second, you go in and neutralize Brainiac. Third, you bring him back.
The second step is an endangerment of life. I like it.
Your support squad is standing by. We should be able to phase in assistance.
You mean we'll be able to, right?
Good luck, Task Force X.
Brainiac still time? Yeah. So you gotta get through these 2 things really quickly if you want enough time to beat him, probably.
Lobbing in.
All right. Like I said, if I don't do it, we'll just watch the finale on YouTube and then play some other games.
Ah, the Suicide Squad. A fitting moniker, given how the next few minutes will proceed. A bit on the nose, possibly.
Okay, Brainiac.
Any final words, Tyrant? Make them memorable! Because this group is easily distracted.
We all have ADHD.
Oh, how about this? I'm going to break your bodies, hollow out your minds, and rebuild you as my pets.
With what? Your special brain powers? Ain't gonna work this time.
No, I thought we'd try something a bit different, just for fun.
I turned into the Flash.
Real docs. I'm the fastest man alive.
Okay.
You see, my terminals also enhanced me. Through them, I can reshape this body for battle. Command the Speed Force. Eliminate you.
So does that mean they just reuse the fights from the previous Justice League members? Oh no, he throws in. Oh, cool. It's one of these fights.
Too bad.
He has minions.
One moment, Task Force X, and this body will be restored.
Targeting touch.
What? Oh, does he heal himself in this
They
fight
gave their
too?
lives for the greater good. Mine. Your anomalies with a misplaced confidence in common.
Remember, the couplers protect you from Speed Force attacks. So if they run out, it'll be extremely bad.
This would be much simpler if you just stood still.
Now, do we still have like the anti-Speed Force thing on us?
I fear I'm losing my impartiality. It's best that I take a step back. Data, data, data. I must have more data. Are you ready to submit?
I'm sending some venomous little helpers. Out. Over.
You know, I can't possibly let this body be compromised. Regenerating now. Restoring me gives them meaningless
Where's the
life
time limit?
purpose.
I don't know.
What's the matter? Fight not going as well as you hoped. Don't vex me. It is unwise to vex me. I'm being drawn into your silly little earthling struggles. Time for a mind cleanse.
Target is boomerang.
I really...
This one's a drop.
Me and Daphne have a surprise for you. Toxicolations.
Little green mass murderer sent us some crazy making sprouts.
What? Oh, fuck.
Ah, did I not mention this body is designed to regenerate?
We're taking fire. Relocate now.
Now that I'm back on
You
form,
don't defeat
shall we
Brainiac
continue?
House, is the SS play student loans. Look, I'm assuming he turns into
This is
all the
what you
Justice
wanted.
League members and they
Take
just,
your best shot.
I don't know, we'll see.
Enemy, prepare for disassembly.
All good leaders know when to send in the cavalry.
Don't need sights.
How's about this now? You are going to be so pleased with the gifts I'm sending you. Ivy didn't make these afflictions land for landscaping, you know.
God, I don't know if I'm doing good or not, honestly.
One moment, Task Force X. And this body will be restored. Much as I'm tolerating this little performance, I do tire of the witty retorts. Excellent.
Same here, buddy.
They gave their lives for the greater good.
Alright, he's gonna
Mine.
turn into Flash again.
Yes, it seems I will have to oversee your
Speed Force
subjugation.
protection is gone.
I did not expect this level of banality, Task Force X.
Tell me about it.
I'm being drawn into your silly little earthling struggles. Time for a mind cleanse.
Is this really the fight?
Harley Quinn.
I need Dax. I'm sending some venomous little helpers. Out. Over.
You know I can't possibly let this body be compromised. Regenerating now.
Assessing a new target.
Now that I'm back on form, shall we continue?
Yes, please. Why would he turn into the Flash when I'm assuming he can turn into
Come,
Superman?
Task Force X. Give
Not that I'm
defeating the
complaining.
Collector of Worlds the old college try.
Really knock your socks off.
Struck down in your prime. bring you to heel, Suicide Squad.
Well, he's half dead.
I can't fault you for silencing the Flash, really. And now his powers are at my disposal, without all that incessant chatter.
Oh shit, he's doing this shit again. Fuck.
Let me reintroduce you to some former civilians of Metropolis. Careful now, they're quite volatile.
Ain't no way those alien freaks will see this coming. Deploying a vehicle for you. Kick some butt for me and a gerbil.
Oh, vehicle. Oh, I don't get to shoot though?
Well, this has been entertaining, but I must end our little tussle. Ship, activate extermination protocol. I've been waiting for an opportunity to test this. I grow weary of our dance.
Look at her burn!
Gonna slam dunk.
That's death at the fast line.
Wanna keep your fingers and toes? Bail out!
I anticipated your actions and prepared this response.
Oh, my baby! No! Oh, the horror! The horror! Anywho, time to work on a new one.
It's a food party out here.
Time for a stronger application of my powers.
God, I can't see. Like at all.
Oh, and another thing. My mother did love me, jerk.
Haven't you done well? Too well? Perhaps.
Clear out before she self-destructs! Lasted longer than my projections.
Oh, fuck.
Excellent. The tornado proved as devastating as I planned.
We shall overcome this tyrant.
That's quite enough from you. Let's see how you fare against this.
Oh, not getting a deposit back on that one.
My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience.
This can't be the final fight, right?
Where were
You just fight the Flash again? He has... I'm hoping he doesn't, but... They just reused the flash fight.
With our quarry.
Do you plan to carry him the entire way?
Holy shit, it's worse than I thought.
Who says I can't?
I'm assuming the other times you fight him, he'll be like the other members of the... Oh, we Pokeballed him. Welcome to Pal World, Brainiac.
Pretty good.
You'll probably have one where he turns into like you'll... Alright, here's my prediction, the DLCs. You'll have fight a Brainiac that turns into, you know, obviously Green Lantern, Batman, and Superman, but I also think they'll throw in Wonder Woman as well. Somehow you'll be able to do that. Get the true ending, you have to pay $30, we have to wait for the next big DLC, you know.
Brainiac action figure. Still in box. Slightly in.
Oh, he has to breathe though.
Let's sell him the Toy Man.
We cannot. I will devour him, remember? And then the pooping.
Come on, you already got to do the giant space shark thing.
I am simultaneously relieved and disappointed. I didn't know what I expected, honestly. I thought he would have a unique boss fight and not just be the Flash.
You straight up executed the damn Batman.
And you got to say something cool before you killed Lantern.
I pissed on the Flash, though.
Plastic bag, some paw ointment, then we insert Brain Man into...
No, man.
What the hell are you four doing now?
Where is Brainiac?
Relax, Lexi. Got him right where we want him. Shit.
I swear to God.
The data spike only works on a live target. Perhaps I can modify it in time for the next alien invasion.
Or perhaps I should use it on one of them.
Harkness, what are you doing?
Well, how else are we gonna get through all the doors on the Skull ship?
Gasm. Alien gasm.
Waller out.
Want to know the post-launch content? I know they have like a Joker. That's all I know.
I would like one.
One of the kind, I'm afraid. It downloads the fragmented branch of Brainiac's network through colluid neurology. With a focus on non-recurring anomalies unique.
League lines of the entirety of the League being playable? So alternate versions of them, huh?
With a focus on non-recurring anomalies unique to each dimension.
So, we get to play with a bunch of cool shit from alternate universes, and then what? Retire?
Once you've defeated all 13 Brainiacs? Yes.
You mean 12?
A kill list. We can work with that.
Yeah, that looks like something that's about to explode to me. Or just fizzle out. Flash's lines are him being revived by Waller, the rest of the league. Ugh. Oh well. Not too surprising they'd want to bring them back after killing him for the cheap, shock value. Story completed. Brainiac eliminated. For now. Completed. Oh, chat. That got worse every moment of playing it. We're not done for the night though. We got other stuff to play. Good stuff even. You know that the sad thing is, chat? You want to know the truly sad thing though? Because I'm going to be doing DLC sins on the Patreon, when this game gets DLC content, I'll have to cover it. That's right, I'll have to go back in. How much louder is this tune gonna get? It's one of those demos, Crow Country. I did download it. But yeah, because I'm planning to do DLC sins on the Patreon, this one I will probably wait though until the entirety of all the DLC has been released before doing it, if I decide to. Not over until you've committed squat. Feel like I just recovered from a cold. Recovered from something. This game is a herpes sore, chat. That's what it is. The lesion inside your mouth that makes eating difficult. I'm a masochist. Maybe there's a masochist streak in me. Put it on a higher tier with Persona 5. I don't have a Persona 5 tier. And no, the tier I'm planning for like the DLC sins and classic sins is just $3. So pretty cheap and affordable actually. You're about to come across the best part. Oh, after credits scenes, huh? Do show me. Do get me intrigued. There's a whole lot of effort for an ending that was not... Well, it's not truly an ending is the thing, though. That's only, like, step one of getting the ending. The ending is the after all the seasonal stuff and all the DLC. If they end up making it all, because who knows with this game. Live service games can end abruptly, depending on how many players are playing it and spending money on it. Man, when we sending the Sly Cooper trilogy, because that would be a classic sim video that I do on the Patreon, actually. I actually have that one written down as something I could potentially do. So if so one day there might be a Sly Cooper sim video for the Patreon stuff. Along with several other cool things. Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League Phase 1, kill Brainiac Phase 2, kill Brainiac, yeah. That's just the most boring thing imaginable. That you're just gonna kill Brainiac a bunch of times? How anyone can play this unironically is a mystery, not even... You play it for the shock value, chat. You play it because, oh yeah, I want to see how they're gonna kill the Justice League, and if they actually go through with it. Here's the thing, I can forgive a bad game, I really can, but what I will never forgive is just how much a live service... Yeah, I actually kind of agree with you. Live service just is something that pisses me off because it ruins potentially good games. Like, I do think this game could have been good had it just been developed not as a live service game. But because it was developed as a live service game, that influenced how they went about designing missions and how the game plays along with everything else. The DLC, you're going to need to do 10 side missions for fighting Brainiac. There's a better way to get the shock value? YouTube. Well, you're not paying for YouTube usually, though. I have to wonder what this game was going to be like had it released 9 months ago before all the live service elements removed. What live service elements were removed from it, though? It still has plenty. Like, what did they take out during that time? I thought that was just, like, refining and everything. Doesn't it describe every live service game? Yes, pretty much. Pretty much every live service game would have been so much better had it been made as a single-player game. Was the game as bad as it looked? Like I've said before, the gameplay at times is good, except for like the camera bitching you out every once in a while. It's just that it doesn't really feel like it focuses very well, since you're just really, the entirety of the game is you just jumping around rooftops and shooting people, which ain't exactly that great. it has its moments, but when you don't really do anything else besides jump around rooftops and shoot people, it gets a little old. But the actual mechanics of it are fine. It's just that there's too much, like, too much emphasis on loot and slight improvements and stab building. That's all you play. It looks like a point-and-click game with jumping. Well, technically, every game is point and click. It just has, you know, a different activity that happens when you point and click. Playtesters love what was in it. You can't remove bones, huh? Now that we're finished, final thoughts? I think I just gave them to you. Would have been far better had it not been a live service game. Then they could have focused the actual gameplay and done cooler things with the idea. And yeah, there is the thing with, like, the thing that makes it the worst, though, is the fact that this is coming from Rocksteady, who is, for over a decade, was just, like, ballin' chat. They were, like, cranking out the Arkham games, and people, those are fucking cool. Everyone, well, they had a few slip-ups here and there, but overall, those games were great. So, you know, everyone was excited for what they do next, and if they plan to do something new with Batman or whatever. And this is what they got forced into making. I do not feel this was what they wanted to make at all. I really don't. I do not think this is what they wanted to make. I think this was a corporate decision that forced it on them, because they thought it'd make them tons and tons and tons more money than a regular single-player game would. And that's what really I feel is the worst thing about it, is that what we could have gotten from them would have been way better had they been allowed to make it, whatever it was. That's my opinion on it. It feels like a waste of, like, all the time since Arkham Knight. And now Rocksteady is stuck supporting this game for probably the next at least 2 years, if it doesn't die before then. So they won't even be able to, like, get started working on something better, because they'll be stuck developing this game more. Are they gonna make a Batman Beyond? I don't know. Some people said they were working on a Superman game. Some people said a Batman Beyond game. It's unknown, unless they ever come out and clarify. I'm defending Deborah Wilson. Like I said, I think she's a good actor. I just think she's oversaturated. Everyone, like, decides, hey, we're gonna need this, like, tough lady in this tough middle-aged lady in our game. Get her. There needs to be a few other people, so she's not always the one. Because, yeah, sometimes if you just get, you know, just a little oversaturated. You don't want to be seen too often. Get that, but no version of her in the multiverse is tolerable. Okay, let's not go making fun of people's looks, chat, because some of us, you know, probably wouldn't be that great as video game characters either. I mean, I've made fun of her eyes every once in a while, that's, you know, to be given, but let's judge your performance and other such things. Facts, yeah. If you don't like her acting or performance, that's one thing. I don't really have a problem with her acting. Like I said, I just think she's oversaturated. She's been a bit too much. She's like she's become one of those, like, actresses or actors that just get automatically casted without really too much thought into it. But though I can understand why they went with her for the Waller too. She's already played the character once before, and there's only so many. It's just easy. Who judge daddy's looks? Blow up their head. Remember being described by a classmate as some manga character with glasses? Hey, I was pudgy back in school. I remember those remarks. You prefer Fat Waller? Honestly, I kind of do too, honestly. I think that works a bit better than, like, hyper skinny Waller. You're seeing Deborah Wilson as this decade's Troy Baker. In a different way. Troy Baker usually played main characters, whereas she plays supporting characters that the player isn't in control of. She's like one of the more well-known supporting actresses. You know, we never got to go inside the Skull ship except for, like, one brief cutscene when we got teleported there. You're tired of Troy? We got a really long break from Troy Baker, so I'm not sure how you're tired of him. He hasn't really been in much over the past couple of years, and he's only now starting to get roles again. Heard Troy kind of burned his bridges. Well, he's gonna be in Death Stranding too. And he seems like he's gonna be like the main bad guy this time and not some like, you know, president lady. Though that might be another... actually, no, he probably won't be the main bad guy. There'll be something else going on. Troy Baker, the new Guitar Joker. The Guitar Joker. Is Troy not the main villain of the first game? He was the there's another name for it, like the, you know, the Deuteronomy villain, something like that. I forget how you pronounce it. The main villain was actually like that girl that you were like going to meet the entire game. He was the extinction of it. I really wonder if they actually killed off Nightwing since they showed his mask like that, or if that's just like a red herring. It's implied, yeah, it's implied, but implication can always be like changed around. So just saying that, I mean, without seeing an actual body, you can't be sure that he's dead. Imagine a year or two you're forming your squad: Batman, Nightwing, Jason, and Harley. I mean, that'll probably be the case. Robin, well, this was Nightwing, not necessarily, well, you know, the guy who like retired the Robin role and became, you know, more edgy. What game will I be streaming next? I'm going to stream some cool ass game demos next, actually. So we're going to be like just kicking back, doing some like a multi, you know, gameplay, you know, a bit of a palate cleanser. Chad, have you noticed the trend in evil villains? They don't have noses, or they don't have much of noses. That's how you make them creepy. It's like, yeah, cut off his nose. Make it small. Also, I have another question for like the design of... Why would Brainiac make his like evil spaceship a human skull? Specifically. You'd think it would be like some kind of alien skull from his own people, not like a human-looking skull. Is that a new trend? Hasn't that been away since Volt? Well, yeah, it's kind of been a thing for a while, but I've only recently like noticed, like, you know what, just like cut off that nose. Regarding Batman's death, I find it weird Harley made her executing Bruce about how he ruined everyone's lives and not her infatuation. Yeah, but then afterwards she said, you know, I did it because he wanted us to do it. But she made it very personal when she was like pulling the trigger. Very, very personal. Like, you caused all those people trauma, and then I guess she conveniently forgets she poisoned children with Joker's blood. No trauma at all from that, huh? Justice 2, Brainiac is a superior design, huh? I kind of forget what Injustice Brainiac looked like. Too many people made this game. For a AAA game, you need basically a small country worth of people. Harley was still torn up about Joker dying. She didn't really seem that way. She seemed like she somehow like grew as a person despite being in prison, but didn't work on any of the things that made her insane. She just decided, I'm gonna wear more form-fitting clothing, and you know what? I'm over the Joker now. Didn't she always blame Batman for Joker's death? Essentially, yeah. That'll do a lot for a girl, time in prison. But Arkham Asylum is a bit different. Usually you get worse in there. Harley, fuck my costume from Arkham Knight. You can find that exact costume and make her wear it. Well, hey. You know what? That's non-canon, though. Non-canon, doesn't count. Guess boning Poison Ivy somehow. I don't think in the Arkham universe they ever had a relationship. If you remember back in Arkham Asylum, like she was actually like gonna leave Poison Ivy in her cell and only did it like, yeah, okay, Red, I'll let you out. She was like just like friends with her, I believe. So I don't think they actually had a relationship. But maybe I'm wrong. I never played the DLC with her in Arkham Knight. They didn't talk about there being two. Well, they did. This game's Deadshot did mention that the Deadshot from Arkham games was an imposter, which means that Batman was completely fooled by a white imposter of Deadshot. The world's greatest detective was totally fooled by this weird imposter dude pretending to be Deadshot. Does that make any sense to you? That Batman was like, oh, wait a minute. I heard Deadshot was black. Who are you again? Seems strange. Hey, Toxic Revenge, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. You gotta find audio logs about that? No, literally the guy said, like, Deadshot said when I was in the Batman Museum that, like, this guy was an imposter of me. The white Deadshot is from Earth to a... What is it? How? What? Look, I don't care about multiverse stuff, it's bullshit. Where were audio logs in this game? I never discovered audio logs. That imposter was much braver in this Deadshot? Yes. Deadshot pulled a reverse Michael. Wherever in this game, it's implied that imposter Deadshot was from the Earth alternate. How did that Deadshot get to this universe? That seems like it's a difficult thing to do. How late in development they has a couple. Okay. Fuck multiverse bullshit. Yes, it's too like it just like covers up holes in plots these days. These credits still freaking going. We're gonna skip the credits in just a minute. I want to play some demos. Where? Retcons, they're a wonderful thing, huh? Did you write yourself into a corner? Well. Hey, chat, can you think of a good reason they actually had the penguin in the game besides one cutscene? And then you could go, oh, the penguin's here. He literally, after that, just became a weapon merchant. Just like essentially the same level. Not even like the same level as like, oh, what are you buying? What are you selling there, Batman? I mean, yeah, Harley. Stated, to be fair, you didn't do much side content, so you probably wouldn't have come across. Well, they didn't make me want to do any of the side content is the problem. It was all the same missions done over and over again, only they like add restrictions to it. Would you like to like you'll guide the bus to a place again, only now you have to like headshot everyone? I've listened to the log, but there's a log where Brainiac arrives, the League go to negotiate with him, and that's how they got brainwashed. That's what someone said the other night. Why would they try negotiating with him instead of just punching him? Like, I think if you have a skull ship, you can assume the guy there is there for bad reasons, and you can start punching him. How come Wonder Woman didn't get the brainwash? Apparently, Wonder Woman is immune to brainwashing due to some of her powers. From what I understand of it. Something to do with Athena or whatever. I'm xenophobic because I said someone with a giant skull spaceship is worth punching you without negotiating with. Chad, if you show up in a giant flying skull, I'm going to assume you're not there for like good things and like for world peace. Flash got her out before she could be brainwashed from the audio logs. Skull means something different on their planet. Look, well, all I'm saying is like they could have tried a Zoom call first instead of going there in person. You can see every pore in these character models, chat. Every pore. So it seemed like they're hinting that that the very end there, that the Lex Luthor we're currently talking to might not be good, chat. He might be a touch evil, and in it have his own motives. Did you catch on that? 2 lines specifically, like Brainiac going you, and then Lex Luthor himself saying there's still 13 of those things left when there should only be 12. if they made an Infamous style static game, a static shot game, yeah, that could work. Lex Luthor is always evil. Actually, hasn't he like been friends with Superman for a while? Tester section of the credits was too thick for the game to be this shit. Well, they said what they were paid to say, maybe. You'll listen to the audio logs off stream since it seems like a good deal of the plot was hidden there. I may. What happened to the other heroes? Like I said, I don't know if there's any other members in the Justice League, because if they were, they didn't have statues in the Hall of Justice. Okay. If I skip these credits, it doesn't, like, skip whatever's got the ending cutscene, right? I don't think it would, right? Alright, we're gonna skip the cutscene, the credits. We've seen enough of them.
Metropolis, this is Lois Lane. From all reports, it seems that Batman is gone. As Batman and as Bruce Wayne, everyone knew him. Everyone knew his voice.
Memorial.
Always prepared, he left a communication with the Daily Planet in the event of... Well, it reads, "When I put on the cowl, it became a symbol. But I never stopped being Bruce Wayne, citizen of Gotham. Remember that we are all handed adversity in our lives. No one's journey is easy. It's how we handle that, how we help others, that makes us unique. That's what the Batman will always stand for. Metropolis, we'll get through this. And Batman, goodbye. You will be missed, but never forgotten."
I am justice. I am the night. I am in remission. Oh. Sadly, not the case. Thank you for the bits, Logical. Get what they're doing, but this is a weird thing for Lois to only say about Batman. Hey, he became a superhero of, you know, Metropolis, I guess. Mission accomplished? Question mark.
Finally, some gear worthy of my bloody immense talents. How does it work? Holy shit! This thing's even more famous than I am. Pew! Pew! What are we shooting?
Good for you, buddy. Want a sticker?
Alright, getting loot. Yeah, we'll need this for the DLC. Fight against Brainiac will continue in Season 1 and beyond. Expect new gear, else worlds, and squad members as you chase Brainiac across dimensions. Okay, I see Joker, I see... Okay, who are these three other characters, Chad? Do we have any ideas? Mr. Freeze? I don't know. Joker, Freeze, and Deathstroke. Deathstroke could definitely be the one at the end. He looks ninja-like. Firefly? I mean, Yeah, he's got like a... I don't know. I don't think that's Mr. Freeze since he has like an arm thing. Maybe that's, you know, Captain Cold. Back to your regularly scheduled live service. Slop. Catwoman? Doesn't look like Catwoman. She looks like she has, you know, poofy hair. And something glowing on her back. So, it's a baker's dozen Brainiac, and you only kill one for 70, and probably need 30. And I'm going to assume, yeah, you'll probably kill a few Brainiacs per DLC, and not just... I don't think they're going to have 12 DLCs. Okay.
Task Force X, whatever dimensional business this new Luther's got you doing, don't forget we got a war at home, too. If you think you're ready for tougher sorties against Brainiac's strongest invasion forces, go get 'em, Tigers.
You've killed the Justice League, but are you ready to prove your mastery over Brainiac's forces? Prepare for the challenges ahead in Finite Crisis. Raise your mastery levels and earn new, unique infamy sets that will change how you play. Higher you go, the harder the challenge and sweeter the rewards. Sweet. Finite. New support squad missions. Killing time. Metropolis invasion levels. Mutators. Incursion missions, Bane infamy sets, new notorious items, mastery levels. Are you ready to get back into the fight? Fuck no.
Task Force X, you're going to strike a Terminot production facility on Earth 2. Luther believes there's still valuable material you can recover. It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Well, it's his bloody Earth. Why doesn't he go?
At this point, Waller is like, I'm willing to risk your life. All of you may die. It's a risk I'm willing to take, isn't she? Wait, we got a cutscene? Just to go to other worlds. Well, we're gonna play some other games now, chat. You know what I noticed? I don't think there's a button to get out of this game. Does anyone know where I've been Alt F4ing out of this game because I can't find a quit game button anywhere. A whole new world. I don't care about finite. Get off this shit. In task. Where's that at? Get off my fucking screen. I don't want to know. Stop showing me things. Oh. In session is what it's called? Oh god, can't they just say quit game? Okay, where was that in options? I'm not even in a session though. Yeah, where's in session at? Since you're finished, does this uninstall button count? Well, I'm definitely gonna be uninstalling it, but yeah, where's gunsling? Show melee, invite to squad. Yeah, I'm just gonna Alt F4 in a second. Squad bottom left. Back select. Oh, quit session. Jesus, what? Please just start labeling it quit game. It's not a session. This ain't a session. Seriously, why didn't they have Brainiac have his own unique boss fight? That's so shit that is like, reuse the Flash. Chat, if you have access to, like, Superman, and you choose Superman, you don't turn yourself into the Flash. Alright, we are gonna play some... We're now done with the Justice League, chat. We are gonna play some cool-ass game demos that I've been waiting to play. Waiting for this game to officially say stop on exit. I'm already exited the fucking game. We're gonna need a therapy session soon. Hey, I'm good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling way better. All right. All right. So first up, Superman kicked you into the ground and Brainiac chose not to be. I know, right? It's almost like that 12th level intellect ain't that intelligent, that impressive. Okay, do I have to like... Okay. Just like... There we go. Chat. We're gonna play Resident Evil 2. I'm pressing buttons, but here we go. Oh, now that's a good sound effect. However, this is not easy to control because the things are, new game.
Biohazard.
This is not exactly Resident Evil 2 as you remember it, though.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an
Let me know if I need to turn OBS's audio down. This might be really loud.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created
A little
by
loud,
the
wasn't it?
International Enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use
Am
in
I talking? I am now.
experiments.
Can you hear me now, chat? Is it still loud?
Raccoon
Jesus
City
Christ.
Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair.
Okay, is that good?
The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts
Audio
of
drowns
Stars
you out a bit?
Unit.
Okay, I turned this down quite a bit.
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments.
I think they might have taken the audio from a YouTube video for this. These are actually the original, like, cutscenes, I believe. But just wait. This like a remake? Sort of. This is actually not made. This is not official, by the way, what I'm playing tonight. This is a demo that exists on itch.io.
What have we got here?
There he is, our boy, chat.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
God, I remember watching this cutscene so many times back on my PS1. I played through Resident Evil 2 quite a few times. Leon, before he became the Sex Kennedy.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was that? What are these things?
Notice how this is in first person?
All right, that's far enough. Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a
Notice
lot
how that one went down in one bullet, but the other ones didn't.
There.
Some fine aged cheddar. Some fine aged cheddar.
Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
No.
Yeah. First day on
I just found the uniform lady.
Name's Leon.
So they took the sounds, but we play this in shitty 3D first view. Well, it's actually... well, I guess you don't like first person, huh? I mean, to each their own. Keep in mind, this is not a full game. This is just like the opening section of the game. I wanted to check it out. But they tried to keep the look of it the same, regardless of putting it in first person. I don't know, I think this is some pretty quality work. Redoing the entirety of the opening cutscene like this in first person. They could have just showed the original video here.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
Said shitty 3D, not shitty first person view. Like I said, it's called analog horror when you make things look like it's old.
Claire! Leon! I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Couldn't be possible horror games look this. They intentionally wanted to go for a look, chat. They wanted to look like this was still like a PS1 game. They were part vibe. I can't read that. Just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Let's see. Can I check? How do you move? Okay, controller doesn't work. Keyboard ain't doing anything. Keyboard and mouse does not move. He died of shock. Good job. Nom nom nom. Yeah, the game doesn't really know how to for some reason I'm having trouble controlling the game. Like, press any button right now, nothing happens. Unless I hit a button on the controller. Maybe if I unplug the controller. Maybe it's confusing it. No? That made you hungry? Those were really good nom sounds, weren't they? Like, I would like to go down, but all I can do, only thing I can do is active. I don't know, I might have to look into this. For some reason, it ain't working for me. Like, I can't move down. Nothing like... Direction keys, WASD doesn't do anything. Enter doesn't even do anything. Mouse doesn't work. Hope it's not arrow. I tried arrow keys. One thing that works is like the X button on my controller. See if I can skip the cutscene. If not, we'll move on to a different demo. Restart the game with controller unplugged? Maybe. Yeah, I can't even skip the cutscene. Oh no, actually I can. Have you tried telepathy? I try that every day. I've yet to be able to move my pop can. Oh, wait. Here we got... Can bring up the menu, but I still can't move anything. There's no cursor. Well, we can't die if we stay here. Oh, wait. Oh, this is controlling with numpad. What is this? But I can't... Okay, this is bizarre. I can move with numpad. Yo, the little directional keys on the numpad. Okay, there has to be a there's no way they built it to work that way. Let me see the readme file. Calculator controls. You have to use your controller? I was trying to use my controller. It lets me hit X button to move things forward, but it ain't actually doing anything else. Maybe it doesn't work with a PS4 controller. Let me pull out an Xbox 360 controller real quick. You know, these Xbox controllers, Chad, they might be worth their weight in gold eventually if Microsoft gets out of the game. Like, that's worth a good $1,000 these days. They don't make them like that anymore. Okay. Still, all I can do is hit X to, like, get into the game. This is a mod for OG PC release? No, this is a complete... This does not use the original game. Because the original game didn't have 3D, it just had 2D backgrounds. Whereas this game was, like, made in Unity. This game is not... This game uses all the sound effects and, like, voice work and audio from the game, but they made the entire game in Unity. What the fuck? No, don't look at your crotch. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is very... Okay. Oh, this is still using tank controls. Holy shit. Oh, this... Okay, I think so. It's weird first-person tank controls. Okay, I don't need to see that. Chat, they replicated the tank controls, but in 3D. You mean first person? Yes. I kind of feel they should like have taken the opportunity to like upgrade those controls to make it. It's really hard to play tank controls in first person. Here we go. I can't really turn to the left though. Okay, okay, there. R trigger and right trigger make you turn. Okay, that brings your gun up. There we go. Can I aim down? No? Let me in. Oh, well, I popped through the door.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Hold your fire!
Tank controls in first person's like, it is kind of difficult, yeah. I'm looking in the wrong direction, by the way.
I thought you were one of them.
It's more like novelty for the nostalgia. Hopefully when this is just a demo, hopefully they decide to like, you know, even that out a little bit. I think I broke the cutscene when I like glitched through the door.
The entire city was infested with zombies.
Right, this is a good opportunity to practice. Okay, so you gotta use the D-pad left and... I'm using D-pad left and right to aim up and down. That makes no sense. Nothing. One of my favorite characters is Kendo. They did him so dirty. This guy was one of your favorite characters? This is how he's supposed to be done in this game. He gets eaten instantly. I remember he says, like, don't you worry, girly, if you're playing as Claire.
But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
May I pick up the bullets, please? The doors aren't loading gates. You actually open them and walk through them. You seen the video where they reverse the audio so Kendo speaks to Leon as he would to Claire? Keeping a close eye on you, darling. I have not. Okay, they really just need to implement regular FPS controls, I'm sorry. I kind of love the OG Resident Evil zombie sound of the you know, that medicated guy sound rather than like I'm an undead zombie sound. Whoops. How do you reload while you got the gun out? Hey, Elder, have a good night, man. Okay, they just like... Okay, this gun holds 32 bullets. That doesn't seem right. It is... Bart, shit, I could have shot him. It is interesting to see, like, the OG Resident Evil 2 that I know so well in actual proper 3D. Trash. Wasn't proper. The old Resident Evil 1... Hold on a second. Those older games, they had 2D backgrounds, and only the character models were 3D. Shit. Shit. How's my health looking? Caution. That's what you mean? Yeah, like you know about 2D backgrounds, right? Pre-rendered? Yeah. I think I'm dying here, chat. Maybe not. Juke! Oof. Dario's note. Yeah, let's not read that right now. Bye, Mookie. You have a good night, Mookie. Like I said, I think this demo ends right around, I'm not gonna play all of it, because it is a little hard to play right now. I want to at least reach the police station. Oh, fuck. There's other demos I want to play. Yeah, you gotta hit a button to go upstairs. Can I not go up? Classic music, chat. What a man! I'm surprised no one did that. Had to do it myself. Demo ends when you meet Mr. X. I don't plan to play it that long. I got other demos I want to play tonight because I got at least a few more. I want to play Pacific Drive demo basically. Pick up. Does the saving work? You need the key card to log in. I've never needed a key card to log into a computer in my life.
Wow, what a mansion!
There you go.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me.
Hang in there.
Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, Take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm
It's
coming
different
back
when he
for
points
you.
the gun at your
Just
face.
hold on.
PS1 voice acting really was the Wild West before Metal Gear. Well, it's just that basically they would get people they knew to do it. They didn't really go for like quality voice actors. Like, I got like a guy who sounds pretty cool. I think he can do it. Okay, it doesn't make you look at it. Just does it automatically. Because he just makes you switch it on because, you know, hasn't programmed that in yet. Back when they just got people around the office, yeah, like, if you remember when I played through all of Max Payne, basically all the character models and the faces on them were just the people who made the game. And the core, also the main developer was the main character. It's too dangerous to go back outside. Stop! Don't open that door. Oh shit. Don't open that one either. Was Metal Gear the first game to have professional? No, it was not the first, but it was like one of the first ones on console to have like really good plot and put it all together. There were PC games that before, like a lot of RTS games that had really good voice acting before that. Oh. I was wondering if I'd be able to see the liquor up there. I really need to use that. Actually, no, use it automatically. Okay. Weird. Slept in a bit. How you doing, Nostrid? How was the rest? Shit. Miss nothing. Well. Horn sounds? Chat, please. You're only giving away your inexperience. Yeah, I think the guy who made this game went and took the textures of the old game and applied them to low-res 3D models. That's how he actually made everything look authentic and still made it look 3D. He just turned the old game into textures for 3D models. That's one way to get ahead. What was it? You used the lighter. Chad, my memory is kicking back into playing this game as a kid. Even if I am playing it in a completely new way. But then again, I also did play a remake of this game not too long ago. Oh yeah. They just like in the original game, no models, just hands sticking to a wall. There's rumors saying that Barry, Rebecca, and Jill is coming back to Resident Evil 9 to help Chris. Like, I mean, I don't think there's any official rumors for that game yet. I wouldn't worry about it. What would be that? I like the Modders little logo. That music. I low-key have used Resident Evil music to sleep to before. No saving in this demo, though. I don't believe. I do hope this guy gets to complete this, though. He doesn't get shut down by Capcom. Time to go search the 50 desks to get the Rebecca photo. You kid, but you know we will. Don't think you shoot that out. Stars. Stars. Bill's note. Chris's desk. I think you need a key to get into Wesker's desk, right?
Good to see you're still among the living.
Girl, you're looking a little bit brainiac with that head shape. And that really flat nose.
There's no
Gotta press it 50 times, really? Is that how you get into it?
Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
You 50 even know that? It's been a while. Is that Lara Croft on the TV? That's Lara Croft. And in German.
Lara Croft, ein Action-Adventure für PC, CD-ROM und Sony PlayStation. Und für dich.
You know, nice touch. Then some weird kung fu stuff. Very Alan Wake of them, actually. Coming out of the remaster of Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3, right? I might check that out. Star program. Hitman is what this is. Oh, here's another video game commercial for Soul Calibur. PlayStation. Tekken. Oh. I will defeat the Tekken Fighters Master. Ah, I remember that commercial. Memory unlocked. I think this is, they just put all PlayStation game commercials on this. But I think we can also guess the developers. Oh, it's Metal Gear. German commercials, chat. Or French. I can't really tell. The audio is being a little... Oh, hold on. I really do need to do the commercial stream at some point. Is this Wesker's desk? No, not French. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was German. But I couldn't really hear the second one, so I thought it might be. Which one was Wesker's desk, chat? Oh, wait. I saw text for a second. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. Is this Wesker's desk? Is this a first-person mod of Resident Evil 2? Yes. It's not a mod, though. This is, like, completely recreated the original game in Unity. They just used the original game's audio, and I think they turned the original game's backgrounds into textures. Really hard to, like, do this. We're trying to get the photo right now, though. Oh, shit. I think I got it. Oh, I can't navigate to it because it isn't... Shit, chat. I got it, but I can't navigate to it. There's no cursor in the in-game yet. Too early. Notice how the jewel is like all the way in the corner of the box too. Well, you've all seen it before. You know Wesker's into it. Just singing fish. Is this the... I think this is the jacket Leon eventually... This is what inspires Leon to wear the bomber jacket later. Nope. Alright. Let's see if we can find Mr. X real quick. No? Wesker's favorite song, Sunglasses by Night by Corey Hart. Go in the dark room for the photo. Oh, you gotta develop it? I'm sure I can put the jewel here, but I forget. I can develop film here, and there you go. Wesker is into, you know, barely legal teens. Or at least Wesker's the kind of guy that hangs out on a girl's Facebook page and just like, you're beautiful. Oh my god, so beautiful. How are you this gorgeous, sweetheart? That kind of creepy shit. No. Definitely what Wesker did. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. He's too... Can't tell if I'm shooting it. I don't think I'm shooting it. Oh, well. He got right up in my Johnson chat. But you know what? That's a good ending anyways. A liquor death. Plus, there's no saving in this game, so once you're dead, you gotta start over from the beginning right now. No saving in the current mod. Or the current version. Alright, we're gonna check out a new demo now. That's pretty good. Hopefully this guy will eventually be able to like make more of it and won't be shut down by Capcom's army of lawyers. As long as he doesn't charge money for it, he should be alright. But Capcom has been weird about anything related to modding and or like something like this, so we don't know. Alright. Pretty good though. Game looks more creepy. Well, there is something about tank controls in first person that it kind of is weird. But I'm starting to get a handle on it. But yeah, it's a new way. Yeah, like I said, I just want to play the original game like that. Even if it is kind of, little chunker. Little chunky. If the game pulled direct assets from the OG RE2, there might be a they're not charging money for it. You get to play it for free. So usually if you don't charge them money, you can sometimes be alright. But they are pulling files, like all the audio is there. And they turn the backgrounds and the textures on things. Alright. 1 second. We got more time, chat. So why not play a few more things? Probably start dinner. Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Let's see. What did I want to play? I saw this weird game called Indica that I really want to like play the demo of, but I'm thinking of playing Pacific Drive instead. Yeah, we'll check out Indica first because the play won't take us that long. You're playing that game right now, Pacific Drive? Oh, you got the demo? Pacific Drive is probably your most anticipated indie this year. It got my attention because it reminds me of a book called Electric State. But I'm going to play Indica real quick first before I try playing that. Oh, you're playing Indica? Check Serum. I saw Serum, but I already had so many demos I didn't have space for any more. So I figured I'd like hold out. Yeah, we'll just leave all this the same. Is this game out already, or is this just a demo? I didn't actually check. It just seemed very bizarre when I saw the demo. Don't you have like 8 terabytes of storage? Some of it's for like... I got like many terabytes of video footage saved on my computer, you realize. But on my gaming one, I've actually had about 100 gigabytes, but I downloaded about 100 gigabytes of this stuff today. In this game, you play as a nun, chat.
Hey. Are you alright? I'm sorry, can I take a look, please?
There's nothing to look at. Better give me an injection.
Oh my god. I'm afraid this will happen. If we don't amputate it, you won't survive the afternoon.
Our prison doctor, he told me the same thing. Word for word. But that was over a week ago.
And he didn't do anything?
Sadly, the only surgical equipment he had was a rusty wash basin.
Very funny.
Forgive me, Dartigan, for I have sinned. I put a whole can of pineapples on my pizza. Hey, you're the one who suffers, not me.
It should be like that. Only like that. I'm also talking to God.
To God. Great.
Hey, Puff.
You need to get up.
You have a
if
good
don't
night.
want to lose something else to frostbite.
I don't think he can ride a motorcycle right now. Oh, never mind. Well, it's not a motorcycle. It's a... Is that like a pot-belly stove on the back of the bike?
What do you mean?
Oh, this is steampunk, ain't it? Oh, wait a minute. Snow check.
Oh, my arm.
Oh, that's good
You've
snow,
seen my
Chad.
arm, yes? It's been a week or more.
I doubt it.
Fresh, powdery,
And what does God have
leaves
to
good
do with
trails.
this?
Well, let me explain. Ever since that night, everything, every event,
Why do I got like a very like 8-bit looking score up there?
I'm certain.
You guys noticing that? That looks, yeah, here you go. You got a score.
It's all going according to plan. Every fucking step is God's plan. Do you understand?
So taking me hostage was God's plan.
I know what you're thinking. But remember the gospel.
I gotta ask, if it's got like an engine on it, why do I need to
Prodigal
pedal?
son, not the beloved one. The good one.
Or is
To
it
the
just to
bandit.
keep you warm?
He who'd been murdering and
Those
stealing.
are my
but came
nun
back.
points.
He
This is
came
how you
back.
know you're good with God.
Do you understand? I think the Lord is happier to see one repentant sinner than, well, 100,000 righteous people. I don't know.
Sorry, Daddy, I've been a bad girl.
They don't
You
even
got
need
one of those
repentance.
fetishes, do you?
Do you hear me? You know, he laid everything out before me. Spread out like a deck of cards. The past, the present, the future.
Who?
God, who else? I was lying there, about to die. And a sister, just like you, brought me some water in this mug. And I was drinking, and I saw ripples in the water.
What?
Little round waves. And
What's
heard
this
a whisper.
music?
So I drank, and
You heard God in a cup?
in a cup, yes. But that's not the point. I'll show you when we get there.
This music is just so out of place. How's the stream, by the way? Is this game choppy looking? Left for a minute, what the fuck? We've finished up the Resident Evil, and now we're playing a game where a nun, but she's got like 8-bit chiptune music going for some reason.
Look, a water tower. That means the station is behind the windmill.
A station? Why? We're doing fine.
We've only got fuel for a couple of bursts. I won't be able to drag you around with no steam.
I have bursts. This is God's music. God is a fan of chiptune.
Maybe we should go around.
A nun and an officer? Who cares?
But the telegraph poles. The cables are ripped out, though.
And the road.
Post-apocalypse?
Doesn't look
No,
like
I don't
it's been
believe so.
used lately.
We're just the nun, and we're like, we have a wounded soldier with us, or a criminal, I'm not sure. Thought the stream died? Nope.
Do this. It's as if they blocked the passage on purpose.
The break is
I don't know, I
rusted
kind of
shut.
low-key dig this. I might end up getting this game. How do I use my nun points? Oh, and like, I can sign the cross, I think.
Maybe there's something in that shed.
You know, this could be a Resident Evil game too, you know, Chad. Life of St. John, huh? I got 10 Christ points for that. What the f- This literally. Okay, I want to know what that is. What's the video game, weirdness going on in it? Indica is a type of weed, so this is a drug trip? Really? Oh yeah, they're right. Indica is a type of weed. Maybe that's what they... I don't know, but... She must have been on some good part of the Holy Christ or the Holy Body. What the fuck? Oh, that's what Lucky meant when she said she was enjoying Indica recently. I thought she'd been playing this demo. Now it makes sense. Put acid in the wine. I don't think they had acid at this point in time. Oh, okay, okay. Ladder stuff. They had sulfuric acid. You ain't getting high off that, I'm afraid. Only thing they had, chat, was to get high off of it was weed and opium, and that was kind of it. I think it's primarily opium.
I've missed this smell.
Wrench. Indica could easily tell a 5mm wrench from a 40mm one just by looking at them. This was somewhere in between. Parashkiva Fry. I think this is set in Russia. What? My level? Guilt 5 or Repentance 7. Every time you get points, you gain a chance to get extra 35. Gain 75 points right now. You know what? We'll go for Repentance. My Christ tree, chat. It grows. What do the points do? I have no idea.
So?
Found a wrench.
Give it to me.
Come here and get it to the thing. You can reach your arm through. No? Never knew God gave a level up system. You know, it makes sense when you think about it. How else is he gonna know if you're like worthy of being in heaven? So let's check out your gamer score first. Oh, did you not buy the Christ DLC? I'm afraid, you know, that's only like the first circle you can get into now. Her outfit looks good. It's literally just a nun outfit. I think you discovered you have a kink. That ain't how you use a wrench, buddy. A bike.
Fuck.
Lord have mercy.
What's that?
Just a dog. Calm down.
I hate.
Sorry, child. You didn't
Hurry
buy
up.
the Christ microtransactions. You're being yeah, for you know, microtransactions in the in religion though are just like the alms you pay to the church. There's werewolves in this game?
Quiet, quiet, little doggy. We won't hurt you.
Are you crazy? Run.
Oh, okay, there's werewolves. Chat, Russian games are fucking weird. Every single Russian design game I've ever played is just like weird as shit.
You know, I would have already fucked you up with my bare hands if I wanted.
Huh?
Well, hand.
Why?
I mean, why the fuck did you throw away the revolver? Would have been useful.
The dev is from Kazakhstan, former Soviet place then. But the game is set in Russia, I believe.
Tell me something. If you're God's chosen one, why didn't God heal you completely right away?
That's a good question. Here's your answer. Here.
They're either extremely weird or extremely depressing. There's no in between. True. Kudits. Temple of John of Damascus, Spazov, the only rational remedy from infertility, insobriety, infidelity, and other physical complications and affections of the shore. Game is nice.
The Kudets.
Jagshamash.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
I don't understand. So God had enough power only to
Wait, does she have a stigmata going on with her hand?
But to heal you completely, he needed some kind of tool.
Look, it's not about the tool. A man can't be saved against his will, you see. Basically, look, yeah, it has nothing to do with my arm. It's about the path we've been given, and whether to follow it or not, it's up to us.
What do I have to do with it? So, possessed people are taken to the Kudets.
Everybody is.
For an indie game to look like this makes me feel proud. Yeah, this is actually, for like a small indie game, they've done a pretty good job with these cutscenes.
Hoist me up.
Me hoist you up?
Yes, you. You won't be able to pull me up from up there.
Okay.
Ilya? Are you alive? Ilya!
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What's going on?
Stepped away and heard loud grunting. We helped this guy climb through a window. Okay. Maybe this is nowhere I can go out here. Alright. We'll make our own way out.
Of course it wasn't a coincidence, and now Indica realized it too. She had heard about the Kudets and its miracles, but right now, in Spazov and Ilya, meeting a prisoner who talks to God would not be an everyday occurrence. Also, Indica took a liking to him.
Who, this one?
Wait, she hears the narrator?
One way or another, there was certainly no doubt that she had to head for Spazov and not the Danilov monastery.
The letter! I cannot neglect my duty. What if there's something important in it?
Open it. See for yourself.
No. Reading someone else's letter is a greater sin than not delivering it.
Greater?
This is like a Russian version of like Hellblade now.
Twice as much. I don't know.
Interesting. So, not delivering 2 letters is the same as reading
He's a Deadpool.
1. What about stealing? Pocketing a ruble, for example. Is that worse?
Worse.
How much worse?
This is nonsense. You can't compare such things.
Why not? The priest imposes a different penance for different sins, and since you know for sure which is better or worse, there has to be a way of measuring. Then let us say that stealing
When the Don Quixote is going on, I think we need to play the game from the beginning, not just the demo, to have a better idea.
What about murder? Let us put that at 1,000 letters. That would mean that if a postman were to lose a sack full of letters, we'd have a murderer.
I don't think this building is actually this tall.
Maybe there should be a bulk discount. What about a rapist? A rapist is better than a murderer.
Pardon?
Right?
You going to bed, goat? Have a good night. Dealing with some real issues. Can you get that subtitle off the screen, please?
You are not scared of the sin. You are scared of the letter. Perhaps you should not open it. Do not do it.
Yeah, this game has my interest now for some reason. I didn't... the trailer made it look interesting, but having played it, it's even weirder than I thought. Excuse me? What?
You don't even have anything to say. The Abbess knows you inside out, so everything turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that happen?
Suddenly, like dubstep.
Wasn't after Tikhon had knocked her up, but you...
Hold to pray. Pray the demon away.
But I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out upon me a drop of thy mercy and cleanse me.
Oh.
Sooner or later you'll get pushed out of there as well.
Oh, this... Okay.
So have I also fallen through my sins and my soul is wounded.
Sorry, she's not here anymore.
Merciful Father, receive me a penitent and make me as one of thy hired servants. And now...
Back, devil.
You don't even have anything to say. The Abbess knows you inside out, so everything turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that...
Okay, this game, I'm definitely getting this game now.
First...
I had to go across. I see.
You want to kill someone and go to jail?
Receive me.
Send another postcard for Easter. And it... She's not here anymore. Defrocked.
This game beginning a sim video? I don't know. I just want to play it because it's weird games sometimes get my attention more than anything else.
You don't even have anything to say. The Abbess knows.
How do I get up to the second level?
Having the boldness to look up into the heights of heaven because of the multitude of my transgressions.
Have I ever seen an indie game before? Technically I did. Dreamfall Chapters was an indie game.
My soul, which is palsied by diverse sins and transgressions, and by unseemly deeds and acts, that saved I may cry out. Glory to thy power, O compassionate Christ. For as thou in thy deep wisdom hast had compassion on
Okay, I
us,
need to get up to like the second level.
hast thou made us anew by
Interesting puzzle.
She's not here. So where now? Any options? Well done, Barbara.
The music is just so throwing me because it's so out of place, but I guess that's the intention. Alright. I'm not sure how to get... I don't think I can get up to the second level, actually. Has the drug trip ended? Stop? No, we're still in the middle of it. And this is religion, son. It's saying drugs is the Holy Spirit. I was overthinking it. Maybe I just need to be over here.
As a martyr, thou art never turned away.
Defrocked. So where now? Huh? So many options. Well done, Barbara.
receive me, O penitent, and make me as one of thy hired servants. As a disciple of the Lord, O just one, thou hast received the gospel as a martyr. Thou art never turned away as the brother of God. Thou hast boldness as a hierarch. Thou canst intercede. Do thou intercede with Christ God that he may save our souls. Now I have come unto thee, my Lord and God, as sinful and burdened one, not having the boldness to look up into the heights of heaven because of the multitude of my
Climb up.
transgressions. I have recklessly forgotten thy glory, O Father.
Yeah, there's no
In
jumping.
sins I have scattered the riches which thou gavest me. My soul is wasted.
Or is there?
And is barren of good deeds. But I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out
Nope.
upon me a drop of thy mercy and cleanse me, for I am defiled by many sins, and I will
There's
praise
no
thy
box
name
to push
all the
either.
days
I
of
don't
my
see
life.
anywhere. What is the name of this game again? This game is called Indica. Indica. It's currently a demo you can play, like what I'm playing.
Healing, if not to thee, the compassionate Samaritan. Pour on me.
Remember, this reminds me of an ongoing game called The Inquisitor, where you play a medieval inquisitor in an alternate history where Jesus got off the cross and committed mass murder, as Jesus does.
Everything turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that happen? Even if Takia wasn't after Tikon had knocked her up, but you... First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the monastery. And if, by chance, you were to kill...
Here we go, I think.
Daddy's gonna send another postcard for Easter.
Here we are.
Defrocked. So where now?
It also reminds me of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice with the, like, that kind of moments.
Where's the dog?
Good question. I haven't heard it for a while.
People in the
Listen,
Steam community are calling this game
I'll
sacrilegious.
help you get to Spasov.
Look, God would want you to play good video games.
Somehow, Indica was convinced that the Kudets was going to solve all of her problems. That soon the voice in her
You're reminded of Black Tail, a weird Russian
and she
indie.
would
Never played it.
return to the monastery as someone who deserves at least forgiveness, if not everyone's love. She thought that years of suffering had been leading her up to this exact moment.
Yeah, play that good fucking music.
I figured out what this place is. This is Denisovka, the paint factory. Martha told me about it. She's our iconographer. They make yellow paint in that shed.
Where is everyone?
There was an explosion. They say everyone was evacuated in one day.
Americans, I guess.
Very likely.
Americans?
Or the English.
Dark Woods was the... I actually own that game, but I've never bothered playing it. God talking to her? We don't know. This is just a demo, and we've only got... We're dropped right into the middle of the game, not the beginning. So we're missing some crucial information. However, I'm probably gonna get this because I don't, like I said, I like weird games every once in a while that like throw me off my established norms that I know from what games will usually pull. And this one already did it in a demo. We have good snow. We do. It does meet my snow test as well. Like a robot, dude. And you know what? For an indie game, it still kind of looks almost like AA kind of quality. The Life of Saint Metropolitan Sinuist, huh? Give me that sweet God experience. his holy work be done. Gimmick gamer points. Chat, this is the game giving me the points I need to possibly fight Brainiac again. It's like, I've heard your suffering, child. Here be the Lutherium you need. Looks like the French Plague game.
Where do we go now?
No, this is not French.
Stairs! There should be a station behind the windmill.
You know, I know you're suffering over there with one arm, but could you hurry? Oh, you want to go that way. Oh, wait a minute. Physics puzzle. Half-Life 2 has trained me well for this.
Won't work with me. Wrong, way. I won't make it.
Hold on. We'll think of something.
Exactly what we need.
Is this Suicide Squad, or did I come back to something where we finished Suicide Squad and I started playing some weird game demos that I downloaded earlier today? And this is a game called Indigo. It's already 100% better than Suicide Squad in my opinion. Just because it had a moment where it's playing like weird bass, like Eurobeat music while I prayed a demon away.
What's that?
And we're also being chased by a werewolf.
Dumb bitch.
Easy, dude.
Why are you standing around?
How long can dogs stay underwater, huh?
I don't know. I'd wait for a couple of hours, just to be sure.
Wait, dogs can stay underwater for out? Wait. It knows how to play blitzball, maybe.
The stairs are broken. We'll have to go through the mill.
Eastern Orthodox Christianity always seems like an entirely different religion compared to Western denominations. It can from, you know, I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but I get what you're saying.
How beautiful.
We had this one artist in the clink. He drew his family on the wall with his own shit.
What's beautiful? These cobwebs,
so
lady?
lifelike.
What?
He was like that.
How beautiful, this dusty,
Didn't
dirty,
manage to
broken
finish the
basement.
drawing of the daughter, though. Left her with just one eye. He got stabbed.
Because of the stench?
No. He was drawing on the wall outside. It was minus 30 degrees. Shit doesn't really stink when it's cold. He got stabbed.
It don't stink when it's cold.
Well, it's against the code. So where do we go now?
The elevator. Here's the gearing. Planetary gear set. By blocking one of the wheels, you can change the direction of the shaft rotation.
I see. It doesn't fucking work.
Nothing works here right now. I guess we should look for an intact cotter.
I see.
Broken cotter. You say someone painted his family with shit? I believe that was what he was getting at. Alright, so I can climb on this. Did your sarcasm fall on deaf ears? Well, you'll usually find any attempt at sarcasm, 1 out of 10 attempts will end up just falling flat. You gotta learn to live with it. Are we happy now? Yes, this game is way better than fucking Justice League, man. Oh, I need the one, this one. Putting the groove between 2 mechanical parts ensures torque transmission. Oh, I can only take 1. I think I got the one I need though.
It's a cotter, a safeguard. It breaks when there's an overload to protect the important parts of the engine.
I see. It works.
Oh, and you left without me. Hey y'all, I'm back. As the game ended, which game? The one we were playing, yes, did end. But we're now playing a different game. Well, we're playing a demo. But, you know. Oh,
Go
I can get...
down!
Oh, okay. I can make him do this.
I can't go down. Something's in the way.
Final verdict on Suicide Squad? Disappointing. Could have been way better. What are we playing next start? I do need to get back to playing like a Dragon. Finish that up before anything else comes out. So, if I stream tomorrow, it'll be that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move the pipe. Next big release is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the end of the month. That's the next big release, but there's a game called Pacific Drive that comes out relatively soon that I plan to play. No, I'm not sure what to do with this. Wait.
Go up!
Going up!
Oh, I see. Not doing Banished? What's Banished again? Zero Drive comes out the week before FF Final Fantasy? Yeah, I should be able to finish that game before FF comes out.
Down!
Going down.
Granblue Fantasy Relink. That's your anime RPG, right? Doesn't really have my interest.
Oh shit.
That's our exit.
Don't Nod game.
So you're suggesting walking that plank?
Are you afraid of
oh yeah, I'm not. I might get to that eventually. I'm not gonna get to it as soon as it comes out. Chat, this is the paint factory where I think all the ledge paint gets made. I think she said it was white paint they make here. This might be lore that's, you know, very knowledgeable to us. This is where all the climbing paint was manufactured. Yellow paint, oh, well, sometimes yellow paint gets used too.
Indica, no!
No surprises there.
Whoops. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, chat. Whoopsies. Alright.
Told you, we should have gone around.
Ever been to the circus?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh shit. Werewolf. Hit the dubstep music. God demands it. I did my best to get away. What is this soundtrack? I know, right? They went with the most off-putting, weird soundtrack imaginable for a game set in like turn of the century Russia. But there's also weird like there's werewolves in the game. I don't know how to get away from you there. As long as it's not being fast. Ooh. Make a right. There's like a big thing in the middle of it. Nope, can't take the right. It's a drop down? Okay. How did the dog get up? Shit. What? I'm screwed.
We'll all be there at some point.
Over. Weird checkpoint, so I'm still balancing, by the way. Oh, okay, that was weird. To go in there. Oh, fuck. No. Oh. God, this game is cool.
Makes sense.
I guess I wasn't supposed to block the door with that.
No surprise.
I didn't. Now I know what I gotta do. Run.
I'm sorry. I don't even know.
Whoops. What happened? Oof.
We killed it.
The dog deserved it.
Poor dog.
Bad. Sinful.
There are no sinners among dogs. Only humans can sin. Tempted by the devil. And that dog, its humans left, stopped feeding it. So it became a matter of survival.
Interesting. So what's the difference between a human and a dog? The thing you're blaming the devil for is as likely to happen to a human as it is to a dog. It gets angry when its food is taken away. It's ready to tear anyone apart if its possessions are threatened. A dog gets sad if its beloved human is not around. It gets jealous, anxious, even sodomy is possible.
What?
Remember that one time when Georgie...
That's different. They needed to survive. To find the most promising partner, give birth to offspring.
Huh?
And a human? You have such a simple explanation for a dog. But how come humans can never do without divine or devilish intervention?
What a cutscene, by the way. You want to see a dead dog just get its head beat the shit? What? Well, what an interesting game. I will be getting that. I'm intrigued. I want to see all of how weird it gets. So yeah, that game is called Indica. I'm gonna have to check and keep an eye on that one. I think they were referring to that story of Sodom in the Bible. I think they might have been, but like I said, you obviously want to play this game from the beginning. But the trailer is also weird too from what they show in that. That's what got me interested to begin with. What'd you guys think of that game? That might be worth a playthrough. Ugh. Had banger soundtrack. Had that Slav beats going on. And I'm interested in what the video game and like pixel stuff in it is about as well. Graphics look pretty good, yeah. Graphically, it was pretty good. Played a couple demos yesterday during a Steam Deck. Has opened my world to so many good games. Yeah, this would be a good one for your Steam Deck. Say Dartigan got tempted by the devil. Well, that happened a long time ago. Devs behind this first game was a VR game. Which VR game? I usually... I have to look into the dev too. I'm not familiar with them. Ugh, Chad, I think we'll end a little bit early tonight. Just a touch early. Because I did play a bunch of that and then a couple demos. If I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be all demos. For like a bunch of games I've downloaded. If I stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will. I might take tomorrow to finish up the final draft on my script to get that out of the way. But if I get that done before stream time, I'll still stream. Sound good? Thanks for stream. Oh, this is my welcome. My pleasure, I mean. They might as well go full dubstep with the soundtrack. So far, all the music in it was that. The devs behind, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching me tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a great stream. I will have another great stream hopefully for you either tomorrow or very soon afterward. Won't be around much because I start programming classes soon. Hey, I understand. But hey, the fact that you still come back and watch me when you got time is more than enough. Alright, chat. All of you have a great night. I'll see you soon. If you're new here, hit the follow button. You can also join my Discord. Thank you for any bits, subs, and gift subs. Much appreciated to all. I will see you all, who knows, tomorrow. Maybe in a few days. We'll see. Peace, everybody.